So you directed episode 207, which a lot of people who've seen Severance second season probably thought it was the best episode. I did. A lot of people, it was interesting. Let's talk about just about that episode. That was the episode that brought you back to season 2, right?
Yes, it did. Because I was eager to create something new. You know, I think that I felt like I had kind of like done the rounds on Severance. But little did I know what season 2 was really going to be. And then when I read the synopsis of 7, I just felt like I needed to make it. And there was also, we were exploring a new language, so I really wanted to be a part of that. It's funny, I think that we met at a time where both of us were looking for something really different in our experience with filmmaking. I was moving to Europe to just meet new people and try and work on new projects. And the day that I flew out there, I got the email from his producer, you know, saying they were interested in meeting me for Escape at Dannemora. And then on that first Skype, because it wasn't Zoom yet, it was Skype,
wow.
yes. We just talked about the movies we liked and how we wanted a filmmaking experience to feel for us. And yeah, it was just like, what's the next step? It was meeting in person. So we met at Cannes because I was in France and he was going there for the Meyerowitz stories. Brought a couple photo books. And I don't know if there was just like an initial click of like, oh, we want to like work together. We didn't really, I can't really explain it. It was just like an intuition thing, but it all seemed to make sense. Well, he had a bunch of video stores. So I grew up in that. I worked for my father from a very young age. I definitely packed my fair share of VHSs and then DVDs and counted thousands of boxes worth of VHSs. So it was always like surrounding me. But you know, the crazy thing is when it came to actually making the move to going into film school, he was against it. So that was, you know, weird. I think it was out of love. Like, I think he wanted me to do something safe, and you always get a little freaked when your kids want to go into like the arts. But yeah, that's where it started. I just had movies around me from a very young age. It was a lot. It was a little bit of a, I wouldn't say like a real concern, but there was questioning of, oh, can you do this or not? I kind of drew the line for the film stuff that I didn't want to be DPing that. So I shot everything that was not film. And also because I was shooting all the fence work, the reality was that I would have needed a DP to be on with us for so much time just because of how I had to prep the episode. The amazing thing is I was there from the beginning, so I could, you know, really prep over time. But then when it came down to doing the actual hard prep, when you're approving things and all of that, I was shooting. So to do that with another DP would be like bringing in someone for 15 minutes here, 30 minutes here. You can't really do that. It would have been a little ridiculous. But since I had worked with the crew and had such a good relationship with everyone, we found that time in us shooting something else, and we were able to have conversations simultaneously.
Right.
So that made it possible. A lot of people were the same crew. I know that our first AC, Mike Guthrie, was there on season 1. Luke Taylor, the DIT, I worked with him since the beginning. Mike also was with us on Escape at Dannemora. Both of those guys were on that. Operators, we brought a couple ones that were new. Scott McGuire came over. He was working as a day player on season 1, and he became a full-time operator on season 2. Mark Schmidt was new, but he had done like 1 or 2 shots in the first season. So anyone that we, you know, really felt was like still the perfect fit or the right match kind of like came over. And it depends, you know, sometimes some people are shooting other things. And I just love the way colors are rendered. I mean, the internal ND system is like unbeatable right now. Maybe there's new cameras that I have to go check out, but I just have had an instant connection with it. I owned a Venice one. I bought one originally, like really early when it came out. So I became really comfortable with this camera. Our colorist, Tom Poole, he loves it as well. So we didn't even know. I think we got to the point of doing the test, and when we were in the color grade room looking at the test where we tested a couple different cameras, we were both excited about this camera individually on our own. He had worked with it as well. So yeah, it was just the one that gave us that feel that we were looking for.